Hello, everybody! Welcome to the last episode of the Huddle for the year. It is our year in review, where basically we will recap some of our favorite things from this year, whether it be movies, music, social,
lousy bitches,
our past episodes,
best fuck,
things that happened in the world. You know, we're just gonna talk about things that made our 2012. I mean, like, although the year went by fast, it was still a long year. A lot of things happened. Like, this podcast started for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did we start this?
Yeah, we started in 2012, man. I don't know exactly when, because I should have researched that before starting this episode. But, I mean,
it was sometime in June, July.
Probably, whatever.
Yeah.
Just know, like, it's been a fun ride. Like, I'm surprised we're still going. I'll be honest. I didn't think.
If anything, it's fueling my alcoholism.
Yeah, that's. I mean, at this point, we should try to find some alcoholic sponsors. Just people who are willing to give us alcohol, so when we do these episodes, we just shamelessly plug them. Like, if you whiskey guys would like to hook us up.
This podcast will take a very somber tone.
You know, we like Canadian whiskeys, cough, cough, hint, hint. Just putting it out there, because we are Canadians. And we will be biased for all purposes to promote you. So if you happen to hear this, we will shamelessly plug your alcohol if it's a Canadian whiskey.
Oh, make no doubt, it's going to be full of shame.
Oh, no. I will feel no shame at all. Maybe you will, but I won't. But anyways, let's go back to just talking about this great year we've had. And I don't know, like, me personally, I felt like this was one of the best years I've had in a pretty long time. Like, I think the only year prior to this that was this good was, like, the year I turned 18. Because I started drinking legally.
Put it legally?
I gotta sneak that in there.
With the exception of these past, 2 years, I think I drank more pre-legal age than I did post-legal age.
I don't know about that. I did a lot of clubbing.
I honestly never... I think this is the year I've clubbed the least.
Yeah.
That is true.
Clubbed the least.
I've been maybe twice.
Yeah. I've clubbed a
Probably
bit.
5
More
times.
so in the summer I clubbed.
Yeah.
But outside of the summer, like, even now, like, I can't remember the last time I went to a club and actually club. Like, I go to pubs and bars.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bit different, you know? Like, you don't have to have 5 or 6 drinks to enjoy it. You know, you sit down with 2 to 3 pints and that's your evening, you know? Like, you sip them slow.
I need to drink myself stupid to enjoy a club.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I pre-drink, because...
You know, that's the point now. Like, I think the older you get, you see, like, these clubs aren't shit. And
you start to notice what it is.
It's the kids, man.
Yeah.
It's really like any...
Waste your money here is what a club is.
No, but the thing is, like, the golden rule is, like, you're going to have a good time anywhere you go so long as, like, you know, your company reflects that.
Yeah.
So if you go with a good group of friends, you can go fucking chill at a bus stop. You're going to have a good time. But, like,
guaranteed. If
you're going with a club with maybe, like, 1 or 2 good friends and the rest of it, you're pretty much relying on the crowd to show you a good time. And when that crowd is just a bunch of skeezy little young bastards, it's good.
Even then, whenever I went to a club, I wasn't really hoping the crowd would do it. I just hope the music is good, because...
It's the same. It's the same 3 fucking songs.
No, it's not the same, because you gotta know...
I can admit to that. A lot of the clubs are the same 3 songs over and over.
Not at all. I will say, because there are some clubs that only play dance music. There are some clubs that only play house. Some clubs only do hip-hop. It's all about the clubs that mix it up. Like, you gotta... Why are we talking about clubs anyways? But either way, you gotta, like, mix it up. If you got a good mix of everything and you keep the vibe going well, you judge your crowd, too. You know? Like, that's what does it.
But yeah, I think this is the year, like, I really did not go out partying at all. I didn't find... It was just dull.
There was no point.
There was no point to go out.
There really wasn't any point.
Like, we go to the pubs and bars and stuff, and we have a good time because we could just sit. I don't have to yell in people's ear, and I don't have to hear loud music. And
you get some live bands sometimes.
Yeah.
That was great.
We're getting old, dude.
And I don't like...
No, we're getting smart.
That's what old people say.
We're getting smart.
But the one thing about clubs I did not like was just the whole crowd of it. Like, I think club places now, even when we like 3 years ago when we were going out often, it wasn't as packed as it was. Like, now they're just stuffing with people.
You know what? We didn't realize how packed it was because we were single at the time. Well, I was single at the time. But now it's like I'm not single, and I realize how packed clubs are, and how you can't not rub up against someone in a club.
You know what that means? He couldn't see any guys, and couldn't see any ugly chick.
I just run straight to where the fine chicks are. But no, for real though. Like, you go to a club, like club. I feel clubs are for single people or people on their birthdays. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what clubs are for. Because if you're not single, why are you in a club? Like, if fucking... Like, you could bring your significant other with you, whatever, but you're going to be there, like, 1:30 hits. Yeah, let's go home and fuck. Like, fuck this place, you know?
Fuck right here.
You probably could, depending on how packed the club is.
No, but I can see why people, like... I used to bring my significant other to clubs back when I had one, just because, like, if it turned out to be really, really shitty, you always had a fallback option.
Okay, wait, we are completely steering away from what this podcast is supposed to be about.
Year in review. So we didn't go to that many clubs, is what we're trying to say.
But you know what?
Because we're old, we're brittle, and we're angry.
Let's segue. Year in review. Best song of 2012, hands down, was Bands Make Her Dance by Juicy J.
Dude, I didn't even listen to a song in 2012. The only songs I know are the ones that play at the fucking...
That fucking song...
grocery stores.
Was life. It was life.
Song of 2012... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't care. Like, there's no song top that. It dropped at the perfect time because it was, like, summer. Everybody just... Like, you didn't even have to go to a club to hear it. You just be at, like, Laurent or some shit. And that shit would pop it.
I don't even know. How does that one go?
You never heard
Bands to Make
a
a Dance?
Like, I don't have...
Bands to Make
Yeah, you're white, so it's okay.
No, it's not even that. I don't have TV. I don't listen to the radio. The only reason I know...
that wasn't a song that you hear on the radio, though.
Okay.
They didn't put that shit on the radio.
No, they wouldn't put Bands to Make a Dance on the radio.
Hell no.
People can't do
Let's
that.
talk about giving strippers money. You can't put that on the radio.
Bands to Make a Dance.
That was a great song, though.
Wait, don't I remember that song? And that was it, I get knocked down, and I get up again. That was always on the radio.
Dude,
and it was about,
year are you in?
No, I'm saying, like, as an example, that was always on the radio, and that song was about drinking yourself stupid.
What a great song.
Pissing the night away.
What a great song. Any song that encourages me to drink, I'm down with.
And then, like, they didn't even, because it was so catchy, they were playing it for, like, I think, like, Home Alone 3 had that during the advertisement.
Yo, those were the bad years when we were just those are the songs that came out when we just got out of elementary school. It really was. Like, when you have B44 and all this stuff, we're older now, we could catch on to the lyrics of the song. Like, even...
Can we stick to 2012, guys?
No, but...
Come on, what's wrong with us?
We keep reminiscing. We're getting...
Stop doing that, man. I said something about...
Decade interview.
And y'all trying to turn this into the, hey, let's go back to 18 Dickety, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're becoming...
Well, you gotta compare it to other years, or else how would...
No! 2012, nigga! In 2012, Bands Make a Dance is the best song that came out. Period. Can we play it? Can we legally play it?
No.
No, we can't. We can't.
So we will illegally play it. Can we do that?
No, we can't do that either.
We have no claims to it.
Well, if we ever make a dime off of the Huddle, we can't play it.
We ain't making shit. We doing this for free. We doing this for the love.
If it comes up on for YouTube especially.
Yo, YouTube.
It's gonna
yeah, just you talking about it right now. I got like 5 mails about cease and desist.
Look, all I'm trying to... Why? We're promoting it.
They got that Vivo and Google money.
No, technically this is free promotion. Why would they tell us not to do that?
Well, you might as well, because what's-his-face fucking played like 16 jingles.
I've said it enough that I'm going to play it. So screw you.
Yeah. PJ and his...
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they have a problem with me playing this magnificent song, then you know what? Fuck them. How about that?
You say that's the best song of 2012?
Yo, dog, it was the dog.
I don't know. I haven't really listened to much radio.
Yo, best song of 2012 right here. Alright, that's enough free promotion. You want the rest, you gotta pay me. How about that? Point is, when that song came out, my god, if you heard that in a club, how ratchet did things get, man?
Yeah, especially if you go to...
Like, yo, I would have to leave. I'd be like, yo, smoke break? Let's get out of here. Because I can't be in this club, these girls dancing on speakers, with Juicy J in the speakers. No, I gotta leave. Shit was getting wild.
Alright, you, Jason.
How am I?
What's your song?
I don't know, man. Juicy J is pretty good, but I wouldn't necessarily put him first.
Number one.
Number one.
So you're gonna put something by Future.
I wouldn't even put Future first either. I would probably put
Niggas are
what's that song with 2 Chainz, Kanye West, and Big Sean there? When they're in the parking lot. Ah, shit, I can't remember the name of it.
I haven't even seen a music video all
Mercy,
fucking
yeah,
year.
Mercy.
Yo, I would put
Mercy
Mercy, but Mercy came out after Bands, and Bands still gets played.
Oh, your James Dunn shit.
I haven't heard Mercy that heavy.
I don't know, that's me, but I don't know. I don't listen to much
But
music.
yo, the one thing that Mercy has that Band... Well, actually, no, that's not true. Mercy had like a really good trap style remix that was like intense.
No, actually, no. Forget Mercy. The best song was French Montana. Pop That with Rick Ross. Lil
No,
Wayne.
get out of here,
man, that
dog.
song plays everywhere, and bitches.
You're gonna
love
say
that
better
song.
than Bands though?
Dude.
Better than Bands.
Yes, better
Better
than
than Bands.
Better-
Yo, chill. Because I've been to zones and I've seen a girl dance to Bands, but I ain't seen a girl dance to Pop That.
'Cause
Okay?
these girls don't know what
Stripper songs, nigga. I'm sorry. No.
Can I look something up?
Don't get me wrong though. I like Pop
I've
That.
done it.
I like Pop That a lot, but no way you're gonna say Pop That was better than Bands.
I don't know.
No way, son.
Alright, that's our songs there. What others?
Was for
Yo,
Yeah,
give
I
us
don't
the honky alternative.
in true honky fashion. I was gonna see if I could look it up, but nah, none of you.
You're supposed to be our white
What is it?
perspective. Was
The
it
thing is,
Taylor
because
Swift?
because I haven't actually, I don't have TV. I don't listen to much radio, but I will say the song that affected me most. But none of you have played it, so I won't say it. But it plays at the end of Mass Effect 3.
Plays at the end of Mass Effect 3?
Oh, I think I know which song you're talking about. But
It's like that. Did you watch the Spike VGAs?
Fuck no.
When they're doing
They're
the
actually
orchestra
good this
thing?
year.
The orchestra?
They were actually good this year. It was the
I
only.
just like to read the list of winners. And
No, but actually, like this year, everybody complains about it, but the Spike VGAs this year were actually good. It had Sam Jackson as the host, and people were actually saying like this was the one year that they actually did it right, and they're in the right direction. But they did this great orchestral thing where like all the Game of
Yeah, I
the Year
saw that.
nominations
I saw
were
that.
played. But yeah, the Mass Effect, that one with the piano riff, that pretty much like the while you make your final choice in Mass Effect 3, that plays. And it does like a bunch of little flashback moments like throughout the trilogy.
so good.
And oh man, like that caught me on the heartstrings, and like no song ever does that.
All that effort you put into a game and all into one song, and the ending disappointed massively.
No, but the thing is, like I
wanna know-
actually wasn't disappointed by that.
Gears
Oh wait,
of War
you
3
you played it actually.
touched my heart.
You played Mass Effect 3, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah, I forgot that Matt plays that shit. Anyway,
What do you mean you forgot?
I forgot that
We
guy you
bought
play
it
that
at the
shit
same
too.
time, you idiot.
Yeah, I was about to throw this away, but anyway, yeah, when you make the choice in that piano riff,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I just said that.
yeah, because like I think I was playing it, and everybody kept telling me about how bad the ending was, and I was playing to it, and like I didn't care what anybody said. That fucking ending got me like nobody else.
It was too much space magic in that
No,
game.
look, people didn't like the ending because they had to think.
No, they didn't like it because it was an ending.
Like, I feel
let's
people just don't want to be content with what
okay,
ends.
let's
That's the
segue, since
problem.
we're talking about video game, let's segue into that. What was your best video game of this year?
I'm not finished talking about that ending, dude.
Was Gears of War
Dude,
3
Rick-
2012 or 2011?
It came out
I
this
think it
year.
was 2012.
It came out at the beginning of this year, like the very
Because
beginning.
I was so happy.
Yeah, that the campaign of that game made me happy. I have to say.
Like 100%. I was
Actually seeing Marcus as a character,
Dude.
Baird as a character, Cole as a character.
when Dom dies.
That was the best.
Sorry for the spoiler, but I literally I sat there. I had to pause the game
Yeah.
because I was like fighting back tears. Like that shit hit me.
For a game called Gears of War, that's all about like testosterone
That
driven
shit
like steroid.
hit me, man.
No, the best thing that they did it was the music, man, and then that goes back to the Mass Effect 3 ending. Like the second,
Actually,
like
let me check to make sure it was 2012 because
I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure
like it was
2012.
late 2011.
It had to be 2012.
That
But
was
all-
it? So now you say your favorite game for?
If it is
No, we'll-
if it
we'll
is
go on with
2012, let me just check to make sure. If it
But,
is 2012,
But anyway, that music in Mass Effect 3, if you played all three of those games, and then the second that music chimes in with like the flashback sequence, if that doesn't tug at your heartstrings, you don't have a fucking soul. I don't care.
Shepard.
Rex. Shepard.
Do you realize
You
that?
you need to get on that series, man.
No, it was 2011.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I played it. I beat it.
All three of
Gears
them?
3
all
was
three of them. All three of
2011.
them. I beat all three of them.
Dude, like that song when you make your choice at the end?
I like the second game the best because
The second was the best. It's the Empire Strikes Back of the trilogy.
because
What?
They even said
Mass
it when
Effect.
they said it when they were
Oh, yeah.
because like they were almost finished 3 when they said it. They were like Mass Effect 2 was our Empire Strikes
like
Back.
I did
Oh,
not
one-
need.
Look, because the one thing about Mass Effect 2 was they made all the major gameplay changes, and you knew it's basically like
It turned into an action game.
Season 2 was their transition. Like, Season 2. Game 2 was their transition game. So, in any situation, like, either you can do really well with the transition or really bad, and they did really well with the transition, because you know, no matter what you do, it's leading to something. And they did amazing with it.
The second one I just like because of the whole crew that you pick up. That was just
No, I
perfect.
loved
cast.
it.
Like,
I
best cast of characters.
the best
in
cast
any-
of characters
Yes.
you can have in a game. The second one, the third one, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I want
Yeah,
Kane
the third,
back. I want everyone
no, the third
else
one
back.
had some good notable ones, like the Promethean was fucking awesome.
I didn't. I never got that DLC. To,
Oh, he was that's the shame that they should have included in the main game.
Yeah,
He
it
was the
should
best
have been in the
character.
main game, because he
Because
really
he gives you
was.
so much insight.
Like,
Yeah.
every single mission, just take him.
Yeah.
He was so good.
I remember all the missions.
Garrus, best bromance ever.
That's what I used to take. I always used to take Garrus and Thane with me
But
on.
let me, but Gears was 2011, so let me check. I'm gonna do like a
Oh,
final
Gears 3 was
list.
2011.
Yeah, it was 2011.
Okay, that
See,
makes
we're
sense.
mixing
because
up.
I didn't
played
see it
so
on
many
any.
games.
I didn't see it on any Game of the Year's list, and I was wondering why. Because that was one of the best campaigns I played in a long time.
Far
Oh,
Cry.
The Walking Dead downloadable series.
I haven't played it yet.
I played, I think, the first 2, but like I pretty much know like what you go
It's
through.
an
what
adventure
happens.
game, isn't it? Like point and click.
It's
Point and click.
adventure. It's somewhat of, I won't say RPG, but it's very much the choices you make.
Yeah,
like it's a
yeah.
Mass Effect type of thing where
No, but
every choice you
that's-
make
it's
has a consequence.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
That's what-
Telltale,
it's one
they
of
do
those.
that, you know, they
but
do the-
my goodness, if I can pick 2012, then that would be it.
No, it actually won.
Yeah,
It
no,
won
it-
VGA.
it won-
it's that good.
Yeah.
It's like
That
I
was
said,
the
I
best.
only played the first 2 episodes of it, and there's 5 in total. But just like reading like certain things you can happen, I was just like, holy, like you feel.
Yeah, no,
the
that's the thing,
intensity
because
of
the people were saying that with the VGAs, the guy who was in charge of it, he was getting a lot of like studio pressure to make it a certain way. And this year, he basically said, like, based on fan feedback, this is the direction we need to go. And like they don't announce as many awards as they should, but their judges panel, they publicly released who their judges panel was. And there was a lot of people from like different publications, like Game Informer, Game Trailers. There's like
IGN.
yeah, Shane. I think Shane and Marcus Beer are on that, and it was basically it just let credence to who was on the panel, and the fact that Journey and The Walking Dead were up there, which are 2 downloadable content games, up against like 3 massive like
But
AAA
they're
games.
really good.
And they're really
Well,
good.
I'm
And
sorry,
that was the
look,
thing,
quality
Like I said, I only played the first 2 episodes, but
and that completely changed the
Insane.
industry now. Now that like
Yeah.
because as much as people hated the Spike VGAs because of how they were presented, it was the biggest amount of publicity that you could lend to your game because that
I
had
just
the
don't want
highest
to
viewership.
see. I just don't want to see any stars in the video.
No,
I
but
want
the
to see
thing is,
developers and stuff.
yeah, they're going to change that more, but they're learning their way because it is still a young industry. But this was the 10th anniversary, and with the exception of the Jessica Biel appearance, not Jessica Biel, Jessica Alba. And like with the exception of that, like everything was going actually pretty according to what people would like to see of it. And the fact that Walking Dead 1 is credence to that. And the fact that Half-Life 2 got like Game of the Decade is credence to that. The fact that even like the nominees all seem to be up there. I haven't played Assassin's Creed 3 yet, but
I haven't finished it. But it's great. Besides the glitches,
that's what I mean. Like the thing is, people will hate on it for the glitches, but
We'll blame
when you
for
think
that.
about like when you think about world building and like the art direction and the voice acting and the choreography and like all that shit that goes behind it, like that's why I always like when because I think this is the 2nd or 3rd year in a row that Assassin's Creed was nominated for like Character of the Year, and they always do the same thing where they take their nominations in game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it, Lanky, but it's actually really cool.
which game?
No, like whenever because they have a Character of the Year
They
award,
make the character top.
and they have each studio for who was nominated for Character of the Year does like an in-game like nomination acceptance. And the thing is, because you don't know who's going to win, so they all do one. And everyone for the Assassin's Creed series is like the guy just like taking credit for like the artist. Like they always point to the artist. Like that's why like they had like the voice actor for Ezio come in and play Ezio, and they did the same thing for Connor. But yeah, that's always the best way to do it. I don't know if Claptrap should have won, but I still haven't beat Borderlands 2. But he is funny.
More annoying. My best game for 2012. No, I can't say Battlefield came out last year.
No.
Battlefield 3 came out last year.
Yeah.
Battlefield has a lot of good DLCs that came out.
But have you playing on PC?
Oh no, on PS3.
Dude, play it on PC, dude.
I've seen it. It looks not. It looks.
Dude, your
really
PC
nice.
can handle it. Play it on PC.
Yeah, I think my laptop can handle it.
Dude, let me know and send me your fucking handle because I can like. I'm looking for a reason.
When I
to
get rid of this piece of shit,
I'm looking for a reason to
I
get.
will never play
Yeah.
Battlefield on a console ever again.
I'm looking for a reason to get back to it on PC, but like when I was playing with a few of my friends, Battlefield 3 on PC, when you're playing with friends over a headset, is one of the best gaming experiences you can ever have. Hands down.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah, but it's not 20. That came out last year. This year, what was a really good game that came out?
Dark Souls was last year too.
I didn't like Dark Souls.
I loved it. I haven't beat it, but I loved it.
I don't know. I didn't really buy any.
Did you play the new Xenogears? Xenosaga?
No.
I keep hearing people talking about how it's like one.
Oh,
of
you mean Xenoblade?
Xenoblade? Yeah.
Oh, that's for Wii though. That's only for the Wii.
Oh, okay. It's along the same. It's the same franchise though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Xenogears is fucking awesome, but I haven't
good,
played the other ones.
It's a good game, but it's for the Wii. I'm not gonna touch that shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not touching that shit either.
Yeah, on
thought it
this
might have been
podcast, we're a bit Wii biased, as in we don't play Wii unless we're with kids.
There's no bias involved, man. It's just a fucking shit system.
It is. The Wii U.
Hey guys, 6 years later, we just
Children
finally
love
got
the
up
Wii, though.
HD graphics.
Children love that fucking Wii though. Like honestly, I only play for Mario Kart.
The Wii, yes.
When
but
I'm
the
at
Wii
my
U, I think the Wii U is gonna
girlfriend's
sell.
I will say
out.
though, at a party is pretty fun. Like I was at my boss's party recently. It was for like an end of the world party for 2012.
End of the world party.
I had
And,
one
like,
of those too.
Yeah, it was fucking good because what he had is he had in the living room, he had a Wii U set up, and into the kitchen he had it streamlined so there was a TV broadcasting, like, because I think we were playing like Wii Sports or Weekend, whatever it was, and so like people could take bets on who was going to win each and every round, and it was actually it's fun in a party setting, but my god.
Playing machine is.
Yeah, get a fucking twister board, dude. Wii is useless.
I fucking hate Wii.
Anyway, so what would you say your best was?
I'm trying to think of a good game. Actually, you know what? Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2.
Stole my answer, dude.
Guild Wars 2 is the best game for this year. I find because I'm usually when it's an MMO, I never really go on MMOs. If I go on MMOs, it's for like 3 days for a long time. But I'm on this game every day for a long time now, and it's a pretty good game. I like Guild Wars 2.
No, I'm gonna second that because there was like for me it was the judging between XCOM and Guild Wars because like if anybody here has ever played like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre, that kind of turn-based RPG, that's one of my favorite genres of all time. And I heard about XCOM, didn't know that that's what the genre it was until they made essentially what is a remake that they released early this year.
They're making the first version shooter or whatever.
No, they did that and it was a failure, but they did this version. It was fucking great. Like I can talk about that on its own. But Guild Wars 2, I was hyped for it before it came out. I was MMO.
Abby actually got me into playing Guild Wars 2.
Shout out Star Wars of the Old Republic.
That was a good one. That was last year.
That was good.
That was 2011.
End of 2011.
Fuck me.
Because there was actually controversy because they were so late in 2011 that it didn't make a lot of Game of the Year lists. Even though like for its first playthrough, it is easily Game of the Year material.
Oh, yeah. It was
but like
great.
it's just afterwards, like there isn't enough to keep people playing for years on years.
They needed an expansion pack immediately.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. Get on that shit.
But for Guild Wars 2, I was hyped for it before it came out. The art direction, everything. Like I'm all about art direction, and I've wanted to make it into the industry as a character designer for years. And that game fuels me like no other.
Realize how we're not mentioning Resident Evil 6?
Garbage.
I really still want to play that though. I have to get through it.
Oh, I'm gonna play it. I just
Pure garbage.
fuck that game.
But anyway, with Guild Wars, like whatever flaws it has, man, it does so many things right, and you don't have to worry about putting your credit card in there. You just buy it once. They're updating it every single month. with updates in between, with patch fixes and shit like that. And yeah, me and Jason could attest to that. Jason's a picky motherfucker, but I tried hard to get him onto that shit, and he's been playing with me this whole time.
It's a really good game.
Angry Birds Star Wars was awesome.
But I mean, like, if anything,
I'm dead serious. Fuck you.
If anything's a testament, like, whenever a Steam sale comes out and I buy a few games, or whenever a sale comes out and like I buy a few games from EB, whatever.
I played a little bit of Far Cry 3.
Oh, before we get on to Far Cry 3, let me just finish my spiel.
I love multiplayer on that.
But yeah, for every game that I pick up, even though I've already bought Guild Wars, and that came out when? It was a few months ago, eh?
Yeah, a few months ago.
A few months ago. I've already paid my dues of that game. Every time I get some free time and I just wanted to relax, I fire up that game. Compared to all these games, I bought like Max Payne 3. I bought all these games that I haven't touched yet.
I have yet to play Max Payne 3.
Yeah, I bought all these games that I haven't even fucking touched yet. And every time I sit home and I want to log in, I fucking log into Guild Wars 2. Huh? Steam.
Oh, boo. All the cheap games they're giving away?
$15.
You guys are relatively new to Steam. I got Steam when it first opened. When it was
I did too.
Oh, good for you.
Yes.
Do you want a cookie?
Dude.
That shit was the buggiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Who fucking cares when you got it?
Before you start treating me like an old timer, man, remember, I did competitive shooters back when they first started. I was 11 years old when I started competitive shooting.
Look at this fucking circle jerk that's happening. Are you guys comparing dick sizes because you were on it first? Who gives a fuck? Are you on it now?
Pioneers.
Who cares?
We pioneered the internet.
Oh, we were there when it just started. What are you, fucking hipsters?
Wait, what did you get Far Cry 3 for?
No, I played it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get it yet. I'm going to get it.
At first, when it first came out, people were saying, like, oh, Skyrim's with guns is going to be a disservice, but when people played it, it's like, no, it's Skyrim with guns. It's awesome.
It is great.
Yeah.
Like, trust me when I say this, there are times where it's like, you may want to run away from a group of people, but you may get hit by a tiger. It's that fucking good.
Sounds like a typical day in India.
Like, it's a great game.